Ladies and gentlemen, the under 16s, they are about to get going. The Kuilen going onto the field. As you know, we've got the HTS Bellville team sheets. So we'll show you guys now what's happening there. Home team getting ready for action. So yeah, let's see. Led by the captain. Here they go. It's the home team. The under 16s. Ready for action. Onto the field. The first two games won by HTS. Let's take it. Fullback is Smith. Right wing Visagi. 13 is Julius. 12 is Erasmus. Then we've got Paulson, Fortuin, Berries, Smith. Bison is the number 7, number 6 Solomons, number 5 and number 4 Ibot and Bianchi. That is a lock partnership there. Then we've got Mai, Soyana and Aris. That is the home team, the under 16s of HTS Bellville. Let us know in the comments where you are watching this game from. Make sure you share the link with your community. I'm sure this is going to be a cracker of a match. The bigger boys stepping up to the plate. So yeah, Inge, let's see what's happening. The Vigo, thanks for that one. Lila, welcome, but ball kicked very deep here. The Kuilen boys carrying it up. Massive defense. The referee, what is he going to say? All the playing was done, but it was irrelevant because they're going back to the 22.
Yeah, HTS playing from left to right on your screens.
The rain just told us he's still here, he's still present. Just coming back. Opportunity here.
Oh.
Unfortunately for HTS.
Ball just not going to hand.
Yeah, no, is the Kuilen going to throw in? They're playing. Referee says play on, fellow.
Well, the Kuilen without the scrum off, so they'll just have to pick and drive.
A very interesting game plan here from the under 16s, eh?
Copy and paste from the under 15s.
I'm sure they train against one another, or the same coach or something.
Just finding out by Yuri Oliver. Yuri, pick and drive, a big thing at the Kuilen.
I see it's culture. It's the culture. Pick and drive from your own 22. Great stuff.
The Kuilen set up for
cross kick there.
Box kick against the wind. Collected well out wide. But knocked on as he went to ground, says the referee. Was that ball by Matthew Paulson?
Yeah, just a couple of drops.
Big drops.
Blessing us here. But yeah, the fire is still moving there in the background, fellow. We unfortunately not there. But opportunity here.
Yeah, so first scrum for the Kuilen.
Yep.
In there, 22. So let's see what they can do with this ball. Let's see if HTS will have the number in the scrum, and HTS do put in the shove, but ball that comes out. The Kuilen that played out their backs. Oh, overlap was on, but JP, I must say, the defense from HTS in all the games so far has been really good. They really cover their spaces well, they make good hits. But ball that's just knocked in contact by HTS.
Yeah, no, I must say, the guys are putting shoulder in. Not scared to do that.
So second scrum now for the men from Kells River, the men in green. Ball that's out. Taken in there by 12 centre, but he's met well and carried back by 8th man of HTS. That did really well there.
Penalty here for HTS. Let's see, are they going to play quick? Are they going to the line out?
Joshua Smith really accounting himself there for that strong carry. And that giving HTS the ascendancy on defense. So now HTS will look for touch. They'll look for their line out. Another left-footed kicker for HTS. And that's fullback Javandre Smith with that touch finder. So first line out for the men from Belleville. They go for the 4-man. They dummy middle. Oh, but contested well by the Kuilen. But tapped backwards is the ball, but then carried off of 9. So the Kuilen, they reset, but they go for the box kick against the wind, JP. Not making much sense, but regathered by HTS, given to fullback Smith. He puts it on the boot, and the Kuilen now with a counter attack.
But fellow, a lot more kicking in this game than we've seen in the first two.
But against the wind, there's a bit of a, that's the question mark.
It's definitely, but let's see opportunity here for the Kuilen. Now they want to carry, but further out.
So the ball comes out.
Yeah, down the back line. This men over on the outside.
Bit of a wayward pass and collected by outside centre Dylan Julius for HTS. Here he gathers. Counter-ruck by the Kuilen and ball knocked on at the breakdown. Coach Avile Shuba not happy with his charges at the moment. Not securing their breakdown ball.
Yeah, so you guys watching at home, make sure you subscribe to our channel that you can see a lot more action. Later on, there's club rugby as well in the ball as well as Western Province. Let's see. Down the line here for the Kuilen. Are they going to run it? A no-looker there. Big defense on the outside. Is it going to be a turnover ball? The referee on his whistle saying, what's he going to show? Not sure why the penalty is there. But opportunity here for the Kuilen to get out of their own half.
So seeing there's just a hold up in play. Oh, it seems like there's a injury to one of the players. Oh no, it seems like they just needed a toucher. So the game has been on for a couple of minutes and the referee only realizing now
somebody's dad just popped up there and just took that spot.
That there's no toucher. Nonetheless, a line-out, scrappy line-out win there for the Kuilen. They do secure their ball. Ball goes out to the fly-off who gives a wayward pass and a kick through by HTS. A chase that's on. Oh, it's a kick for a kick.
A lot of soccer there. A very interesting decision there. Just want to see what the referee is going to say. He's given the ball to HTS Bellville, but
yeah, there was opportunity for
yeah,
HTS.
there was definitely advantage for them to play.
So referee just bringing the game back. Giving the scrum to HTS. Game that's really just not finding its rhythm, finding its momentum. Very stop-start affair. But now a scrum feed for HTS. Caleb Berries. He'll feed the scrum. And he'll collect. He'll give. And Smith, he cuts the line, he dummies.
Show and go.
And he makes good meters. Berries gets the ball again. Oh, he passes for his forwards and unfortunately a ball that gets knocked by Liema Mai. He couldn't hold on to that one. I beg your pardon. It's Davonga Bison that couldn't hold on to that one. After good momentum was made by Smith on the far side touch. So another scrum being called and the Kuilen put in the ball. They go backwards but picked up well by the 8th man. And he in return makes very good meters. So the Kuilen bring the ball out to the back. Player that wasn't expecting the pass.
Yeah, no,
so ball that gets fumbled. But ref says ruck was formed. So no infringement allowed. No contest allowed once the ruck is formed. So HTS is giving a free penalty away.
Yeah, Othello, as you said, a very stop-start affair. It almost looks like the players aren't switched on at times, just passing to somebody not expecting the ball. And so there's a lot of kicking in the wrong areas and the wrong type of kick. Guys just kicking the ball but not looking up and trying to find space. So it'll be interesting to hear what the coaches has to say by halftime. And let's see if that was the plan or if the guys can get back to the original game plan.
The Kuilen going for a full line out, not winning the ball. So HTS now have an opportunity, but a good counter-ruck from the Kuilen. But referee says in from the side was the player from...
Also a lot of penalties in this game, fella.
From the Kuilen. Oh, ball not finding touch. Kept alive and the Kuilen get and they kick to the open side. Ball that's allowed to bounce by HTS, but he comes, he steps, is Smith. And the ball that's cleaned quite quickly, but the referee says ruck was formed. So contest was legal. But ladies and gentlemen, if you find yourselves at a Kuilen, you'll see that, beg your pardon. If you find yourself at HTS, you'll see that there's a bit of primary school rugby going on here as well. There's women's rugby that's about to take place in a couple of minutes. So really a great day for rugby for all ages and all genders, which is lovely to see and well organized by HTS Bellville. But now 5-man line out for the Kuilen. They go for the back ball. It's step back. Ball comes out to the center. Plays to the fly-off. He does a no-looker to the winger, and the winger decides to give the ball back as a donation to HTS Bellville.
Yeah, Othello, I see the fly-off likes his no-lookers. He likes to carry it up. But they're playing in the wrong areas of the field. So yes, there's a bit of wind, but at least get the ball into kick space and then put chase line pressure on them.
Yeah, these youngsters still need to learn about game management and territory and possession. So you can excuse them for trying things and
referee quick on his whistle there. Player safety is very important. But the player says, Mr. Ref, I'm fine. I just wanted to see if there's a lot of mud on the grass or whatever, but they're happy with that. And the referee says, okay, we can continue with the scrum. Yeah, player safety is so important, especially in the scrum. Because, there's so much weight being put on these young players there.
so scrum being reset in the favor of HTS. Referee blowing his whistle. You will have a chat with both sets of front rowers, getting their discipline right so that we can have a much more stable scrum. So Berries, he'll look to feed the scrum. But once again, the referee blows his whistle, asking for the forwards to reset properly. But a scrum that's reset, and player that comes out is Joshua Smith with a strong carry, cleaned well by HTS. A forward pass there that's missed by the referee. But ball that's brought out again. Here hooker Atlume Koyana with a very strong carry upfield. Ball that comes back to the blind side. But very good counteract, and rightfully so, a penalty to the Kuilen. Player on the ground playing the ball. HTS just losing their shape a bit.
Yeah, the players are not in their pods. They're not supporting one another. There was a lot of space and opportunity for HTS, but clearly, just getting the ball to the wrong player. But well done for the Kuilen. Good counteract there. Exiting out of the 22, and now let's see if they can play in the half of HTS.
But I think JP's shape and system is, at this level, is really killing the game.
It's tough, yeah.
It takes away decision making, it takes away instinct, because players are playing towards a pattern and not what they're seeing in front of them. So I think the opportunity for HTS was still to go same side.
Correct.
Over there instead of coming back. And then they could have found themselves maybe with 5 points on the board.
Because what we also see here is whoever receives the ball, the support players are not assisting at the breakdown. So you need to, as we call it, play towards the ball. So well identified there by the Kuilen. But here's a turnover in the line-out. Opportunity for HTS. Let's see, they look animated. But maybe too animated, just grabbing there on the ball.
But referee coming back for penalty advantage on the high tackle. And he gives an extra 10 for the Kuilen kicking the ball away. So again, ill discipline playing its part. And HTS going for the scrum off of this penalty. So they seem like they have a plan. So ball that will be fed here by Berries. Picked up by his 8th man. Coming to fly off, the fly off. But there are too many infringements and penalty again. The referee says
opportunity here for HTS Bell with the captain. Doing very well this afternoon. Strong carry going forward. There's opportunity on the outside. Loads of guys over. They play the pods, as you said, Thurlow. They stick to that structure. But is it going to help them? Strong carry once again there by the
Kabonga
7
Bison
flanker. Doing
with
very
the carry
well.
there.
Are they going to play same side? They're getting the ball out wide. Still there by the inside center. That is Erasmus. Well done there by the 5, Mr. Abbott.
But he gets
carried
taken back.
Opportunity still here on the outside. That's the 8th man. Doing very well there. That's Smith. Yes, men are plenty on this side, but nobody's nominating for the ball. Still guys over on the outside. Deciding he doesn't want to pass, he rather want to double roll. Referee says it's fine. Counteract, but that's from the side. Still opportunity here, Bison. And it's still Bison. Getting rid of it.
Bison from Street Fighter.
It looks like it. The referee says, no, let's come back. Is he going to tap and go? Koyana.
The Kuilen not 10. So penalty advantage.
Fellow, surely they need to capitalize here. Ball struggling to get that ball out. There's Perish. A lot of guys parking there at the breakdown.
But ball lost
Unfortunately.
in contact. But the referee brings them back for the penalty, not 10. Josham Smith with the ball at his feet. He taps. Is he over? He's short. Ball again lost by RTS. RTS really not using their opportunities in the first half.
Opportunities.
This should be the last play of the first half.
Yeah, kudos as well to Curtis Bekers for organizing the day, him and his team today. He had HTS Bellville. Very important that we get these youngsters exposure, and then Pursuit Electrics for sponsoring the day. Thank you very much.
Scrum fed by the Kuilen. Ball that's put in. Kick that's put up. And finds touch. So RTS really can't complain. They've had more than enough opportunities in this game to get points on the board. Scoreboard still 0-0. So line out that very scrappy, but RTS that regathers, but knocked by the scrum off. But the referee goes back for advantage at the line out. The Kuilen closing the gap in the line out.
The captain, it's him, Zulani.
He carries well, he's been carrying well. Pass going through the legs, through the hands, through everything. RTS more than enough possession in this game, but not coming away with any points, but they carry. That is Josham Smith with the carry. Ball comes out to Bison, but Bison knocks the ball. But the referee eventually blows his whistle. After
Bison
that knock,
taking his eyes off the ball there.
so scrum ball to the Kuilen. Just a stoppage in play. Bit of blood for 6 flanker Franklin Solomons. So he'll just get treated by the medic while his replacement comes on. Utility backer Ronaldo Sampson on the field. So there should be just 2 minutes left before the end of this first half. HTS really throwing away all opportunities, but very good clearance from inside center for the Kuilen. So HTS again, a line out 24 meters out. They go for the 5-man. Lineouts are thrown by HTS and 1. Oh, and they play it out wide. They play it to center. Niazi Rasmus. Now they go same side. Through their lock. Relevant Ebot for HTS. Here's space out wide. If they can get the ball out wide. Oh, another knock. Now by Erasmus. And the referee blows his whistle for half time. So the score is still 0-0 at the end of the first half in this under 16A encounter. But we'll be back for the second half and hoping for a couple of more points on the scoreboard when we come back. And we are back for the second half of this under 16A encounter between HTS Bellville and the Kuilen High School. Scoreboard still reads 0 points for both sides. And the Kuilen will be kicking off in the second half as we just wait for the referee. Yeah, a good day so far. We've had two showers of rain that nearly sent the people home, but everybody's still here. The stands is full, the standing area is full. A lot of old boys and old girls of both schools are out here today. Parents are here supporting their kids. So let's get the second half underway. Kuilen off, kick off short, but a ball that's getting played by HTS. So they don't want to scrum, they want to playing against the wind in the second half. So that's Bison. Bison carries well, gets over the advantage line. Ball comes out to captain and hooker. He needs two men to bring him down. But ball that's available, Berries that gets the ball out to his flower. Outside center of HTS that's get tackled, but retains the ball well for his side. But again, that man, Captain Courageous, Aslume Koyana, that carries well, but ball that gets to fullback. Didn't see a lot of ball towards the end of the first half, did Smith. So HTS, very good ball retention. The Kuilen very bunched on defense. So ball that comes out, and the captain always looking to carry, keeping 3-4 defenders busy. And ball that comes out, Berries with the pass. Ball that is close to the touchline, and yeah, eventually does go out of touch. HTS taking the ball there through 6-7 phases, making good yardage, but eventually losing the ball.
Yeah, no, definitely Thurlow. We can see HTS has good intent carrying the ball, but obviously very important. The touchline never ever misses a tackle, and we could see that there. So let's see what the Kuilen can do with this opportunity. They need to exit. They retain the ball, but HTS
HTS taking that ball, but end up losing it anyway. Oh, I will interview you. So, 5-man line out for the Kuilen. Oh, they lose the ball, they knock the ball. So picked up well by 4 lock of HTS, Fabiano Bianchi. Ball that's carried up nicely by HTS. Oh, there's an overlap, there's numbers. He steps inside. Does Niaz Erasmus. Can HTS eventually come away with points? Smith gets, but the referee says ball knocked by Smith. So HTS just not controlling the tempo enough to look after the ball. So scrum ball for the Kuilen. HTS just not controlling the ball enough, controlling the phases, playing the right options, I should speak. So ball that comes out, Smith allowing the ball to bounce. He'll look for opportunity, but penalty for HTS. HTS really being the team that's put down the most pressure. So the ball carried by the captain hooker, Kuilen, and he scores, and that's the first points for the first half, for the second half, for the game, I beg your pardon. So very well done by the hooker and captain of HTS. Just waiting for the kicker to get the tee.
Yeah, unfortunately not being able to get that conversion, Thurlow, but it's points on the board. HTS, they capitalizing on the opportunities. Coaches on the field, making sure the boys execute the plan. First game we see the under 14s of HTS coming through. Second game, under 15s HTS coming through. And now once again it looks like the under 16s, they're ahead and they're capitalizing on the opportunities.
Yeah, so scoreboard reads 5 points to 0 in favor of the home side. And now the Kuilen with the kickoff, and it's that man, Bison, with a strong carry from the kickoff, collecting the kickoff. And now HTS looking to play in the right areas, kicking that ball downfield. Replacement on the field there, number 22, kicking that ball. Carter Ryk is number 22.
But
So now,
say,
the Kuilen looking to run, but knocking the ball on in the process.
the captain of HTS, he is having a stormer. He's playing all over. He's putting pressure on. He's putting his body on the line. He's carrying well.
Leading
He's
by
really,
example.
There we go. Really, really leading by example. A man to look out for. So yeah, a couple of old boys here this afternoon. We can definitely see they're coming to watch the action. It's a big derby here, Thurlow, for the men of this area.
A lot of boys from the Kuils River area that attend HTS Bellville, and their mates are at the Kuilen. But a ball that's knocked on there by the Kuilen. By HTS, I beg your pardon, so opportunity that's gone a begging by HTS. So scrum ball to Kuilen. Still scrum ball to Kuilen. They got to put some points on the board. They behind, so they're chasing the game on their away side. Got a scrum that's put under pressure, but referee says scrumming in
Very
from
interesting call
HTS.
there. Very interesting call. But they don't have much of an angle here unless they've got a left-footed kicker. Let's see.
I don't think
No,
so.
they don't.
They give it to the inside center. Big boot. Let's see what he can do.
So very interesting comment here. Parents telling the boy, don't eat before you go play.
Oh.
It's a bit tough out there. Like they say in Afrikaans, die man het 'n bietjie gesukkel. Maar hy het nog met sy ontbyt in sy sak gehard op hulle.
So full line out here for the men in green.
I love this animated movement, but it's working for them.
They get that ball, they set their maul. And it's a very good shot by the Kuilen. Penalty advantage for the men in green. And they peel away. So they'll play the advantage.
Test.
It's doing really well to cover the spaces, but the Kuilen still with ball in hand, but met well on defense. JP, something we noticed through all these games, HTS really defending well.
But the only opportunities the Kuilen have is when they get through the middle. When they go wide, they're always under pressure because there's a lot of line speed. They're closing the space, the men from HTS, and in this condition still, it's very difficult to attack.
So now the Kuilen not sure which way to go or where to go. There we see number 20 of HTS on the field. Caleb Edwards on the wing for HTS. And again, a big hit. Put in a double tackle, driving the man backwards. But here the Kuilen find an opportunity. There's an overlap, but the ref says forward pass, unfortunately.
But Thurlow, instead of just drawing and passing, they're going for the lob passes and the loop passes. And they are their own worst enemy at the moment. The score is 5-0 for HTS Bellville. The Kuilen having opportunities, but they can't do their basics. They can't execute their basics.
Yeah, I think coaching staff of the Kuilen will feel very disappointed with their players, with the execution. I wouldn't say the players can't execute. I just think they're not executing their fundamentals, their basics on attack.
Do you think
I think HTS is just putting them under a lot of pressure with the wet ball.
Do you think the wet ball plays a massive role here?
Just forcing them to make those errors on attack.
Scrum opportunity here.
Perry's feeds the scrum.
Ball is coming out. Good left-footed kicking there. Great kick.
Great kick.
Thurlow, if they had the rules here, it would have been a 50-22. Almost there. Quick throw in there by the Kuilen. They want to up the tempo, but unfortunately the referee is calling them back.
So Carter Rake coming on the field.
Carter, you say, eh?
And
you
using
look like
his,
Dan Carter there.
using his left boot. And really turning the Kuilen, forcing them to play from their own 22 meter.
But what he did well as well, Thurlow, he looked to the other side and then he just turned his body and kicked it into space. They didn't expect that.
So scrum ball for HTS. Seems like the throw was taken
inside the field.
Yep. So again, another coach killer by the Kuilen team, not really buying themselves any favor in this game. With the score already behind 5-0. They've got everything to play for. And yeah, HTS, they pick up, they go blind, but high tackle there. Not spotted.
No,
it is spotted by the referee. And that's Alume Koyana for his second try. And that's Alume Koyana for his second try.
Well done.
For HTS.
But tell you, if there's one guy that deserved to get on the scoreboard, it was definitely Captain Courageous, going over the try line, putting his team on the board once again, 10 points to 0. Let us know at home, what do you think about that piece of action? And then is the Kuilen going to come back in this game? Do they have the capacity to score, come back to win this game? Or will it be all HTS? Let us know in the comments. Comes forward, he strikes it. The referee says no. That conversion is not successful. 10 points to 0 to the home side, HTS Bellville. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you subscribe on our channel. Share the link with your community, friends and family, so that they can catch the action this afternoon. There'll be some club rugby action as well on Club Rugby Live. The Kuilen here with a deep kick in. Gathered there. Strong carry by the 8th man. He also did really well this afternoon. Always coming over the advantage line. Captain Courageous.
Man of the
Strong
match
carry. Definitely strong carry
for
there.
HTS.
The substitute doing very well there. It is Edwards.
But it was scrappy affair. But Toucher says,
yeah,
put
opportunity to throw the ball in the line out. Thurlow, just watch the movement from the back to the front. It's gonna come. Watch out for this. That's their setup. That's their set piece. You're gonna see it. It's coming. Here we go.
oh, but ball just lost.
Not getting the ball back.
So
Bison.
turnover ball for HTS.
Out Edwards. Down the line. Almost losing his head there. The ball is still available. Are they still gonna play? The referee says no.
Yeah,
Let's come back
boys.
for the knock on.
Just shoveling the ball around, not really looking after it or taking care of it. But JP, it seems almost as if the wind is changing direction a bit. Swirling a bit. If you can maybe see on the far side of the field, there's Bosmansdam High School versus, that's actually Fairbairn College, I beg your pardon, versus HTS Bellville's female team. So quite nice that the girls also getting an opportunity on a Saturday.
HTS Bellville don't have a lot of females in the school, so well done to them. But there's opportunity here. It's Carter.
He puts it on the boot. Oh, but collected nicely by the player from the Kuilen, but also met nicely in defense. But the referee calling them back, saying offside on the kick. I think just signaling wrong there is the referee. So the Kuilen getting an opportunity here, kicking for touch, getting it line out 5 meters from the try line of HTS. So can they make use of this opportunity?
Watch for the movement, though.
Oh, and HTS, they win it. And ball comes to the captain, Avuyile. So referee has to go where the ball was dotted down. So again, scrum ball for the Kuilen. So what can the Kuilen come up with now? They 5 meters out. Ball gets fed. HTS put the shove in. But the Kuilen, they pick it up. So they're going to play. Oh, player just losing his footing there and he's held up.
Very important passage here for Thurlow for the Kuilen, eh?
Very much, and now ball comes out again. The Kuilen looking to play same side. But ball knocked. The referee says coming off the foot. But looked after well by the Kuilen. They've got to use this ball well now. They've got to get an opportunity, and the referee says oh, offside. So he calls them back, but he gives a double blow. And he scratches in his pocket, and that's a yellow.
Call there. Very interesting goal. It's the
Joshua Smith.
Yep.
He gets yellow carded. And here the Kuilen go on the run. And it's that man.
Strong carry here by the Kuilen. There's men over on the outside. But a massive double hit there by the men from HTS Bellville. Opportunity here for the Kuilen. Let's see if they can recycle quickly. Getting the ball out on the outside. There's still men over, but massive defense, good line speed. The referee calls him back for the penalty.
Now he digs in his pocket again. And that's a second yellow for HTS. It looks
very
like
aggressive here.
Outside centre Dylan Julius. That gets a yellow.
13 men. But Thurlow, very interesting. Now the Kuilen kicks the ball out. So let's see if they can do that same line out, and hopefully, I'm not sure, they probably want to look at the more.
Yeah, interesting decision. But HTS have lost a forward and a back. So it's actually the fullback of HTS, Javandre Smith.
Yep.
With a yellow card. So there the Kuilen with a skew throw. Ball not gathered.
Very interesting. I'm sure that yellow card is 5 minutes on this level and not 10.
But referee calls them back for a scrum for a knock-on infringement. So as we're coming to the close of this under 16 encounter where HTS are leading 10 points to 0. I hope you guys are nice and warm at home or wherever you're watching it from. If you're in the car, waiting for your parents in the mall. Strong scrum by HTS, but picked up nicely by the Kuilen, but then lost. But opportunity still there for the Kuilen. Can he make it all the way? And he does! Inside centre from the Kuilen gets the 5-pointer. Well deserved for the young man. He's been one of the star players for this, the Kuilen under 16 side. So score that reads 10-5.
Follow also the crowd getting involved here.
Crowd getting very animated. Song starting to play. Kicker takes the kick, but he misses. So score reads 10-5. So HTS playing still with 13 men on the field with the 2 yellow cards.
Probably 2 or 3 minutes left max in that yellow card.
One
opportunity here for the Kuilen. Let's see.
So they say that the one card was a red and one was a yellow.
Wow.
So the Kuilen speeding up the game, taking their penalties quick. HTS really having to look at their discipline in the second half. Otherwise this game could be taken away from them. The Kuilen with all the momentum, all the ascendancy in this second half. Again full line out for the men from Kells River, but tapped back by HTS, and Captain Courageous cleans it up. Now The man from Italy, Mr. Fabiani, with the carry. Penalty advantage for HTS. Carter right with the ball, looking to put on a bit of razzle-dazzle. He has all the tricks in the book, does the youngster. And now it comes back to that captain, Ahlume, sorry, beg your pardon. But taken back there as the reserve.
I think, yeah, Thurlow, HTS would like to slow the game down, kick it out, that the yellow card can come back at least.
Seems like time is up in this one. Carter right gets the ball and he kicks it out.
And that's the ball game.
So that's the ball game, 10 points to 5. HTS take that one.
Mr. Bison doing his thing there.
And there you can see the excitement in the players going for dives in the dam. But a well-deserved victory, I would say, for HTS, although the Kuilen came back strongly in the second half. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the under 16A encounter between HTS.
Yeah, no, definitely Thurlow. HTS taking that one, I think, well deserved. Discipline